G'day guys, it's Wildkard here from Queenstown, and yeah, I have to make this video for a bit of rant. You know, as you can see, it is a beautiful day today. I drove 4 hours today to get here to do a skydive, and man, it is just 100% a waste of time, and it's just, I don't even think what they do is ethical, but it's just such a disappointing trip for me and such a waste of time, a whole day wasted where I could be traveling to something else. I'm going to miss out the NPC game tonight because of this bullshit skydive stuff. And yeah, so let's do the intro and let's get this started. G'day guys. Yeah, so boy, Queenstown. This was a awful trip for me. Let's just turn this a little bit. Maybe they can. Yeah, here we go. This has been an awful trip for me here in Queenstown. I've been here for 2 days, essentially. First day I was here, I did a bit of bike ride. The road map they gave you is like errors everywhere. So I got lost a couple times. And then also the signs on the road as well is not clear where you were supposed to be going. So I got lost a couple times. Didn't actually get to the spot where I wanted to go for 4 hours. And the road was really bad and it was really bumpy. I literally have like a sore butt from sitting on the chair, just bumping like constantly on the crappy road. And yeah, it was a really awful experience riding the bike. And then I came back today, 4-hour drive here, almost 4 hours. And just to get there to be told that, hey, your skydive session that you booked in is cancelled. As I was talking to him about rescheduling, the next group showed up, who's half an hour behind my schedule. They were good to go. So then I was like, okay. They're like, yeah, sorry, it's too windy today. As you just saw, it's almost perfect weather. It's a little bit windy and the wind comes and goes. So it depends on the time. If you show up, it's a bit windy, you can't do it. The next group, they show up, it's not that windy anymore. Off you go to get ready for your jump. So what this business does, on New Zealand, it's called NZ1, or like N Zone, essentially. It's a skydive company here in Queenstown. So what they do is they literally book out to the maximum capacity every day from, I think, 7 till 4 or 5 p.m. in the afternoon. Every half an hour booked to the max. And you show up, and if your allocated period is okay to go, then you get to go for the jump. If your allocated period is not good to go, they cancel you. You got to book again, and then again, if you rebook, it's not a guaranteed jump. Try your luck when you show up. If you show up, good conditions, you get to jump. If it's bad conditions, sorry for wasting your time again. Piss off and do something else, right? What's really egregious is that they booked it to the max, so literally you could be there. The moment that you're there, it's not good. The next group show up, like what happened to me. The weather is calmed a little bit. They get to go and you don't, because it's their book time. It's just 100% based on your luck. And you know, it is really unethical as well, because in Queenstown, if you live in New Zealand, you know the weather here. It's either rainy or windy or, you know, cloudy. Rainy, windy or cloud, none of that you're allowed to do the jump. So obviously snow as well. So in the whole year, I can't imagine that many days people can actually jump with perfect conditions from the 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. start to 5 p.m. I can't imagine that to be ever happening here. So basically, I reckon 95% of people that comes here booked in for the jump won't get to jump because of a slight breeze or, you know, slight cloudy, no jumping, and it just purely comes down to your luck whether you get to go or not. So if you book in to do a skydiving in Christchurch, just remember, it's basically a fucking lottery. Okay, there's no guarantee you'll jump, even with good weather like I showed up today. No guarantee it's gonna jump. If there's any wind during the minute that you show up, sorry. Come back next time, and sorry for wasting your time. It was awful. I wasted the whole day. It's now like 7 p.m. I spent 3 hours in there, like, you know, traveling to that jumping site as well, getting, you know, preempt on their safety and shit. And sorry, wasted a whole day here for absolutely fucking nothing. So bad. Anyway, Queenstown, you know, like I said, a bit of a tourist trap. I mean, unless you want to spend thousands of dollars staying in hotels and, getting drunk or something, it's not really that great. I've seen better places, to be honest. It's just, yeah, maybe it's better in snow season, but hey, like, for example, right, the place, like, sometimes I was riding the bike to one of the places. There was like a little boat area where they send out, the jetty area where all the boats go. I got there, and there's also, the bike path goes past there. I got there, I thought I was gonna get a coffee at this little shop there, right by the bike track, and I got there. They don't sell ice cream. They don't sell coffee. They sell alcohol and greasy, deep-fried food. I'm just like, what? Why? It's literally next to the bike path, and you selling shit that literally nobody's gonna take if they're out for a bike ride. So that was really stupid. And also parking here, more expensive than fucking Bondi. It's like $8 for half an hour. I had to park like 30 minutes away to get free parking and walk to the skydive place and do all that to get to rent a bike. It's horrendous. And also like there's traffic here as well, and it's just like constantly busy with tourists and traffic, and it's just, man, it's just, seriously, it's not as good as you think, and it's way too many people, way too expensive for what you get in terms of view. And the skydiving, definitely a fucking no-go. Horrendous. By far the worst place I've been in New Zealand in this entire trip. And honestly, if you want to come to New Zealand, probably go to Mount Cook, because I went there and it was like way better than here. In fact, I think the drive to Queenstown and around the lake to other part, leaving Queenstown, is much better than the view in Queenstown itself, because of literally every photo you take, it's either someone's house on the way, there's either parked traffic or tourists, and so it's just always people, cars, or houses in the way for the view. And then it's like, when you get out of the city, you actually get some better views, better places to see. So yeah, best part about coming to Queenstown is leaving this goddamn place. Like seriously, it's that bad. Anyway, that's my little rant about Queenstown. Let's talk about some rugby. World Rugby rankings changed a little bit last week. Ireland dropped another ranking, one more point to New Zealand after the All Blacks beat the Wallabies in the Bledisloe Cup. A little bit of rant about the Bledisloe Cup as well. I talked about it in my short. I think that was a disgraceful decision from the coaching staff to have the game basically as a write-off before the match. That's why they put on, Edmet, all the reserve, a lot of the reserve players were getting game time. That's why Edmet stayed on the field for the whole game pretty much, right? And only James O'Connor came on with 8 minutes left on the clock when Fraser McRae got injured, right? So you can tell the coaching staff just wanted to use that opportunity to basically build towards the future, the Eddie Jones doctrine. But hey, I think that was just not the right time. Fans, especially home fans, paid, hundreds and maybe thousands of dollars flying to Perth to watch this game, sold out weeks in advance. Rugby championship still on the line, Bledisloe Cup on the line against the All Blacks, and you come up with this awful game plan. This fucking, write off of a game plan to kick penalty goals and have your, star player James O'Connor on the bench for the entire game pretty much. Didn't look like you want to even use him. Just disgraceful. And in case you guys didn't know, just a little bit of backstory as well. People love James O'Connor, in case you didn't know this. A lot of fans have nostalgia for James O'Connor. When I was at Eden Park, seriously, two things. Number one, I've never seen so many gold jerseys at Eden Park for the first Bledisloe Cup game. Never. It's every Bledisloe Cup, it's like just pitch black jerseys sold out the entire stadium. There was just gold everywhere for the first Bledisloe game. And like before the game as well, they announced everybody's name, the players who's playing. And, they announced everybody gets a clap sort of thing. When James O'Connor's name was announced, like seriously, all the Wallabies fans were just going absolutely berserk. Like the loudest cheer from the Wallabies fans when his name was announced at 10. So for him to not even like getting 10 minutes in the game was absolutely disgraceful from the coaching staff. And it's just awful. People pay money just to see James O'Connor play, and literally you've just not even used him at all. It's just awful. And by the way, if you want to build towards the future, I recommend do it against the French like they do for us in the November
test series in France when we go to France, right? I recommend we do that to teams that send the B team to the Southern Hemisphere. We build our future against them, right? I mean, like, that's what they do to us. We should do to them. Not against the Rugby Championship, not against our own, in front of our own fans, putting up shit shows that disappoints everybody. It is not acceptable. This is, it is do or die. Rugby is in trouble. There's like Rugby 360 Saudi money coming in. It's do or die. If we keep doing this shit, right, we're doing these stupid decisions that will hurt our own business, we're going to end up, living on fucking Saudi money sooner than later, okay? And sure, yeah, like, you don't want that, trust me, okay? Next thing you know, we're going to be doing, like, you're going to be seeing, like, Saudi promo videos at every match, right? Instead of having, like, welcome to the country, we have welcome Saudi Arabia investment before every match. Like, seriously, I'm not joking. I mean, don't think this is a joke. It could happen, and please, just do the smart thing. Like, seriously, from the top to the bottom, in the coaches, Rugby Australia, New Zealand Rugby, South African Rugby as well. Just do the smart things. It is not going to be it's not going to be it's not going to be free riding going forward. The competition is only going to get tougher and tougher for all of us. So yeah, Rugby Championship pre-game. Edmund got a big pep talk from the coaches. Not too much to talk about in the rugby news, to be honest. And some of you guys might say, oh, huge news. So Carter Gordon decided to come back to rugby. He got released from rugby from the Titans at the Gold Coast. I guess the Titans probably expecting too much from him. Again, we are a little bit thin on the 10s. A lot of CEOs gone. I thought Carter Gordon was really promising before he switched to rugby league. But hey, he's coming back, so that's good for us. At least more options. Mark Nwangani Tawasi as well is going overseas, but he's back in Union next year. Len Ikitau has talked about not going to Rugby 360, and I guess that's good. I guess Rugby Australia has done a good job to keep him around, which is really, really huge. A lot of players are giving huge money to go to overseas and go to this Rugby 360 stuff. But really good job there to keep Len Ikitau intact. Next bit of news here. Gaultier is under a little bit of online pressure. There's some talks that there's some talks about him training and then people complaining that he should be playing. But it's, he's like not 100%. He's had like a leg injury from people landing on his leg. I think that should be a red card infringement going forward. But some of his fans are not happy. But I mean, I don't know. I don't really understand the French fans. I think that if your player is injured, you let him do what's comfortable for him. And if he doesn't want to play, then don't let him play. But it's a little bit of let's see. So he won't play, but he's in training. So some people are not happy, like not sure what's going on. But anyway, moving on. So yeah, it is reported here. Some of the fans are not happy. Louis Zammit update. Who cares, right? Apparently he's injured or something. I don't know. I don't care. Moving on. Jake White is come out and said that he's not too happy about the rugby championship. I don't know what's going on here. Anyway, fuck it. Let's move on. Moving on. Who cares, right? Moving on. What's next? Mike Crone for the Wallabies has moved on to a new role. So he was coaching the Wallabies recently as a mentorship role, and he was he was helping assistant for Joe Schmidt, and he's going away. I think what's going on with him? It's ended, but it hasn't said exactly where he wants to go. I do think that the Australian scrum has got a lot better under him as well. So yeah, we're gonna have to bring up somebody else. Australian scrum has always been a bit of a weakness there as well, especially with James Slipper gone. They really need to get someone in to kind of like build for the next bit. Really bad news here for Hurricane fans, for the All Black fans, and for me as well. Harry Godfrey, the Hurricanes number 2. I thought his name was Godfrey. His name is Godfrey. He was really, really outstanding for the Hurricanes, playing at 10, and he was injured with a knee injury early in the season, and apparently he's going to be out for an entire year next year as well, to the ruptured ACL. So such a young talent, such a huge injury. I mean, I can't wait for him to return. This is a big loss for a lot of fans as well. So yeah, James O'Connor might have done his last game for the 8 minutes in Perth as well. He's going overseas, so there may be a chance for him to come back for the Rugby World Cup. But the Giro law and everything, he's not going to be, he's not going to be in selection priority for Australia. Also with less kids coming through. We just don't know how he's going to feel about bringing back James O'Connor. They did work together in the Reds, but it might be it. This might be his last bit of chance at Perth, and he only got 8 minutes. Anyway, let me know about the Anton Dupont stuff if you want to talk about that in the chat. But I really couldn't care less. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. I got to go. And thanks for the rant. I really need to get that out of my head. And thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. You watching this and your comments. Cheers.